In 2018, my brother and I embarked on a 2-week journey through China. Come join us as we take you to some of our favorite cities off the beaten path. Our first stop on the tour was Hong Kong, which is located just south of mainland China. We're at the Tiantan Buddha in Hong Kong. Hong Kong was occupied by England until just recently. We're here in downtown Hong Kong, Central Station. And of course, it was St. Patrick's Day, so we joined the festivities and watched live music and dance.
We are in Guilin.
Our next stop was in Guilin. Guilin is a city in southern China known for its amazing landscapes of limestone hills. We were lucky enough to grab a tour that took us on a boat down the Yangshuo River.
We're in the Guilin, Fred.
Fred, we're in Guilin. Fred, we're in here. This is awesome. What's good too is we got a beer. Oh yeah, and you got a beer. You didn't grab one for the road though. Oh, you did grab one. I did grab one for the road. About to go. Nothing better than a good old burger. Yeah, alcoholism. This is Alex stopping our tour to take a piss.
After we enjoyed learning about the history of Guilin, my brother and I enjoyed some events planned for tourists.
Here we go, yay! Alright, we're now in Xi'an.
Xi'an is the capital of the Shaanxi province and translates to mean Western Peace. We had the chance to check out one of the nearby markets, and not only was it full of rich culture, but full of really good food and shops. The market really came to life at night.
We're here to see the terracotta warriors, and Alex has run off. He's trying to find a toilet again.
Then, of course, we had to check out the infamous Terracotta Warriors. For those that don't know, the Terracotta Army is a collection of sculptures depicting the army of Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. There are 3 pits and over 8,000 soldiers dating back to 246 BC.
You got everything? Yeah, I thought I had my... Jesus. I left my phone on the plane. We're in the most scenic part of China, as you can see. That was funny. We're in Zhangye, and after a really interesting reception, yeah, we're in the room, and this is pretty cool. This room is pretty sweet. The shower is literally the same room as the bathroom, so that'll be interesting. Here we are enjoying this great meal. Alex already got started, so yeah. Sheep, sheep, sheep.
That's awesome.
After 2 breathtaking days in Xi'an, our next stop, we detoured to Zhangye. After settling in, we asked our newly made friend if they would take us to some rare and popular sites. One of the highlights for me was the Mati Temple grottos, neatly carved caves into the side of sandstone made for a great day of exploration and reflection. Be careful. This is awesome.
Alex and I got breakfast delivered to our room. This is our first Chinese breakfast. And my world is upside down. Like, these eggs are cold. The milk is super warm. This is weird. But it's good.
Some good music. Some epic scenery. Kind of hard to tell on this cloudy day, but
The Rainbow Mountains of Zhangye. Pretty cool.
This is a lot of original.
we love to.
Yeah, it's okay. 11th century.
The Magao Caves, also known as the Thousand Buddha Grottos, are an oasis located at a religious and cultural crossroads on the Silk Road. One of our final stops was in Dunhuang, at the edge of the Gobi Desert. We visit the Magao Caves, but the real highlight for me was seeing the crescent moon spring.
So up here in the desert, and we just walked up this really steep dune. I gotta say, deserts are really big in real life. Like, movies do not do it justice. Ready? All right, go!
No?
We're gonna be living the next 2 days.
That's great. We're right next to the bathroom too.
Right next to the bathroom. Can't wait. This is great.
It's actually not small as the camera looks. Very open.
This is my bed. This is my. Here, let me. So Alex and I are in Beijing, and we just got to the hotel, and there's this guy. This is awesome, by the way. This little floor, it's so cool. We had a taxi guy go, "Oh, hey, let's use the meter," and we're like, "Okay, well that makes sense. Meter makes sense." No, as soon as we only went 3.3 miles, okay, and here that should have been like 50 yuan, and he's like 220, which is like 6 times the amount it should have been. So be careful, travelers.
Our last stop was in Beijing. The Forbidden City is a palace in central Beijing. It was given the name the Forbidden City due to the fact that no one could enter or leave the palace without the emperor's permission.
Forbidden City.
and we got a private tour with Liam Neeson because we were the only ones who spoke English.
These are incredibly old junipers. I mean, that's to see what these look like when they're. We did it, Fred.
Here on the Great Wall, and it's pretty long. It's our second time actually, but we're actually on it this time. So.
The Temple of Heaven is an imperial site of religious buildings in the southeastern part of central Beijing.
Yep.
Emperors would often visit for annual ceremonies of prayer to heaven for good harvest.
Alright, this is our last stop in China.
Can't see our faces,
It
but
was a great time, and we had a lot of good adventures and craziness, so yeah, see y'all later.
Bye.